What's up, everyone? Back with another video. Now, you might be asking a few questions to yourself. For one, why am I in a tank top? Second of all, what the fuck is this video even about? The first question is, it's hot. And second of all, if you're blind, doing SSO, SPOSN unboxing and review. It usually comes in a butt pack like this. Of Smersh, we have to understand a little bit the history of Smersh.
The Smersh rig refers to a type of Soviet-style load-bearing system primarily used by Russian and former Soviet military forces. Smersh originally refers to a Soviet counterintelligence agency from World War II, an acronym from Smерть шпионам, meaning death to spies. However, the modern Smersh rig is unrelated to that agency, and is instead a nickname given to a modular webbing system. The modern Smersh rig was developed by SPOSN, Special Purpose Equipment Scientific Research Institute in Russia. It emerged in the 1990s during the Chechen Wars as part of efforts to modernize Russian infantry equipment. It was designed to distribute weight efficiently and comfortably, with a focus on modularity and balance, especially important for soldiers operating in rugged terrain or engaged in long patrols. The rig typically consists of shoulder straps, a belt, and modular pouches for magazines, grenades, medical kits, and other gear. Known for being extremely durable, well-balanced, and comfortable, even under heavy loads. Several variants exist, customized for AK-74, SVD, or RPK weapon platforms. It is widely adopted by Russian special forces, reconnaissance units, and other elite troops. It gained a cult following among military enthusiasts, airsofters, and tactical gear collectors worldwide due to its ruggedness and ergonomic design.
So now that you know the history of Smersh, we will begin unboxing it. The outer belt, the shoulder straps, IFAC pouch, first set of AK pouches, second set, last but not least, the inner belt. To begin assembling your Smersh, take the inner belt and you take your outer belt. This clip off. You don't need. Now, you will notice the outer is. You will understand a good reason why. Now, one of two of your AK pouches, you will understand there's two decisions of loops. You can put it at the top if you are tall and you want it a little down, but if you want them a little higher, you will put them at the bottom, which I will do. You go through here. You put the belt in one side. Like so. Actually, no, I'm sorry. the first set of loops, and you will notice at the inner belt there's two pieces of loops. So you will put them as so, you put them on both. And then the second loop on the first set of AK pouches, you put the belt through that. What you will do is and put it on this loop here. So the AK pouches are set. You will notice at the inner belt there is three pieces, three options of loops. Now what you will do is get the butt pack and you will weave your belt through the first set of loops. And then what I will do, what I recommend you do, is put it in the middle, just the middle of that, just the middle loop on your inner belt. Then, as we did with the AK pouches, weave it as so, and then you weave it on this. Now, what we're almost done. We're halfway done. Now, we're left with the second set of AK pouches. We do what we did earlier. We will weave to one side of the AK loops, and weave it on both on the we put it here. Now we take the clip and we go as such. Notice how it was done here. So what we will do is, in a second, we take the belt, take sides. Now, now the butt with that SSO. Now, some of you will stop with this, but we forgot the shoulder straps and the IFAK pouch. We take the shoulder straps, we lay them down as so. Now, what you will notice, there is two areas right here on the butt pack. We will weave the shoulder straps through both for more. So, as we said, and then we weave it on the second, as so. We go like this, and now we have this, and we put it on the whole of this metal thing over here, as so. Actually, no, I apologize. But, I'm sorry. Just keep it a straight line. I forgot to say, keep it at a straight line. And after that, we weave it as such. And we're left with this newer newer generation SSOs have a second metal thing right here where you weave it and it's more in place. But this is a mid-gen Smersh from, this is maybe a 2007 model. So we just leave it like that. Now we do the same on the other side. Same way as before, we weave it to 1, then we weave it on 2, such. Now we put it through the metal clips. We weave it on 1 hole. And as expected again, we just leave it like that. You're now left with these two for the shoulder straps. You take your AK pouch. There is another piece of clip. So what we'll do is we're putting it up, align it, and put it through the middle one. There's 3 options here where you can weave it. I won't recommend these 2. I would recommend the middle one, middle clip, and we weave it as such. Same as earlier, very similar process, just as such. And now we do it on the other side. So we go here. And then on the other hole, as so. Now, what we left is the bandage pouch or the IPAC pouch, where it is much more simple. It has Velcro, and you can put it on whichever shoulder you want. I prefer the left shoulder. And just like that, your Smersh is assembled. And just like that, with the power of editing, you will now see my full assembled kit with Smersh. And now we will talk about some facts about Smersh. Now, when it comes to Smersh, you will find a lot of fake Smersh out there. So I will help you authenticate yours. So if you have a newer generation Smersh from 2017 and onwards, you will notice it's a lot darker than this. And you will see on the butt pack, there will be the SSO logo stitched on. But this is an older gen Smersh, which means that it does not have it. Another way you can authenticate your Smersh is if you open the butt pack, you will see this black part with the SSO logo and instructions on how to use it, I think. But if you see the SSO logo, you can understand that it is true. It is true. There's more markings as well. Aside from the butt pack, you will see on the inside, on the inner belt, there's a white thing here saying "Made in Russia" with the SSO logo on the other side. And if you have both of these, or at least one of them, you can be sure that your Smersh is it is it is true. It is the real thing from SSO. There's a trend now going on with Chinese copycat Smershes. I wouldn't recommend them. It's only good for a few skirmishes, but for general milsim use, it is not good at all. So, moving on. If you open your AK pouch, it can fit here. It can fit two 7.62 mags, or there's a barrier here, which is made with Velcro. You can take it out, and you can actually potentially fit three in each pouch. Since you have four pouches, if you want to use it officially, you can fit around 8 AK 7.62 mags, or if you want to take out the divider, you can put potentially 12. The backpack is generally for how I want to oversimplify it as shit I might need, but I'm not 100% sure. It could be food, it could be if you're going on a hike, you could put like extra socks, underwear, clothes. This can fit a lot of things in it, this butt pack. Genuinely, that's all there is. This is this was filmed in May of 2025, which means that as if you're watching, the war in Ukraine has not finished, meaning these are quite expensive and quite rare to find, especially older generation Smersh. You can find most of these on Facebook. I got mine from Facebook from a man in Poland. I can definitely vouch for him. Very good man. Came as expected. And that is all there is for this video. Feel free to subscribe. I will film more about the Smersh. I will film more about airsoft and more Russian gear. Thank you.